Is anyone getting the chat? Come on. Today, I'm about to set up a important thing. No, perhaps the most crucial thing in the game of bridge, and that is convention cards. Convention cards are a kind of format that has various things about conventions and signals and things like that. Since agreements between partnerships are important, they need to be described on paper. Let's see. We'll start by the basic system that the robots use. As you can see, it's very based off what the robots are using. But Kyouko feels like there need to be some modifications here. So, I will kind of erase things that I don't like and replace them, which I prefer to. Hello! I'm about to set a convention card so I can join in a bridge practice session in ICBC, Internet Contract Bridge Club, where there's practice sessions every Tuesday, 9:30 p.m. Are you interested? It doesn't matter if you don't speak Japanese, because most of the time, bridge players tend to know English as their second language. All right, so let's check things out from top to bottom. First thing is names. I'll put my name in here. And then there's a comma just in case who put their name there. General approach. 2/1 game forcing. And then to no Trump opening bids. Everything looks fine, but I want to add good 14 to my one no Trump opening here. And systems are on over double and 2 clubs. So that statement can be replaced as double here. And then 1 no Trump, 2 spades. Response is range, ask, or clubs. And then 2 no Trump is wait a second, let's change 3 of a minor here. We're in 10 points, invitational. Two, three, no Trump. I think I'll deal with this part here and jump to 2 no Trump part. So I'll include good 19 in my 2 no Trump opening. And would have puppet statement here. Three spades should be Minors. So that a game in minor should be considered. And I would use 3 no-trump opening as gambling here. Which shows a solid minor suit and nothing else. No side A/K in first/second. And then to major opening, which is 1 heart or 1 spade. So everything looks fine here, except they forgot to turn on reverse jury. I forgot to set up 1 no trump to 2 spades is transfer to clubs or asking the size of hand, and 2 no trumps should be transferred to diamonds. And negative doubles should be applied through 3 spades, which is basically the same as in here. Back to major openings. So 1 no trump should be semi-forcing, just in case if a 4-5-2-2 hand comes up. One major and then 3 no trump should be a flat hand here. and then to minor openings. I would frequently bypass one diamond opening after one club, so I can show my 4-card major first. And speaking of which, one major and jump to 3 minor is invitational. That's the only way to show your long minor here. And then we're all set and one level openings. And then there's the 2 bids here. 2 clubs is strong. We'll set it a bit low with 8.5 tricks. And then two diamond is waiting with minimum of 2 queens or 1 king. And honestly, I don't like the 2 no trump response as positive. It's better with having 2 no trump as hard positive and 2 hard bid as negative, which isn't sufficient for a 2 diamond waiting bid. And then there's the weak 2 bids here. I would personally set them to 5 to 10. So with 11, you can open at the 1 level. Also, I personally prefer to open with 5 cards when non-vulnerable. And 2 no trump response as artificial is August, unlike the robots. I prefer to have the range modified, split at 8 and between 9. And I'll apply the rest as well. Other convention calls. This should be the last one to check. So we're at competitive bidding things here. Support doubles should be through 2 hearts. So we could stop at the 2 level. And then I prefer to have card showing, which a double shows extra points and requires the partner to do something intelligent. Yeah. Officially, it's not what they prefer. By calling it DSIP. Next is overcalls. Range at 1 level is 7 to 17. Often 4 cards? No. Also, jump qubits are mixed rays. Showing a point range of a simple race, but has support more than 4 cards. And I prefer my jump ships as fetch showing. Usually, jump ships happen when there's a good thing that is quite worth gobbling up the bidding space. And having a double fit is quite worth it. And then jump over calls. They should be applied as same as preempts. noble and light when not for noble. Oops, no space in here. There we go. New suit is non-forcing, just in case, which should be applied to the two bits here. And then Notram overcalls 15 through 18. And if I remember it correctly, they have a convention sandwich one notram by default, which is same as unusual notram, but with a reopening of one notram by a passed hand. And jump to two notram basically means your person or opponent to the right has opened one level bit and then you call two notram as an interference. This should be an artificial bit showing two suits that are unbid. Which are the lowest. On the other hand, two notram in the balancing seat is quite natural. And there's this thing called minimum maximum approach, which are restrictions for two-suited overcalls such as unusual notram and Michael's direct qubit. It basically has the exceptions for those bits on 0 through 7 or and 13 through 15 points. In other words, both unusual neutrum and Michael's qubit apply at 8 through 12 and over 16. And that is what minimum maximum approach is all about. I'll apply that to Michael's qubit as well. I'm here. Defense versus no trump. This is a interference over one no trump opening. I have another preference called Helms-Lohmann. Or hello for short. But I'll stick with capacity here. Over opponent's take-up double, 2 no trump is Jordan 2 no trump convention. They didn't have in the card in itself, but it applies like that. And then bits over preamps. Double is takeout for short. But the range should be higher. To 4 hearts. And it should be optional. And I prefer to use repeat Michaels. So basically, over a weak 2-bit in measures 4 of a minor shows that minor and the other major. And I do prefer the Leventhal to no-trump response after the double. And 2 no-trump overcalls should be 15 to 18. And there's slam bidding. I like 1430. And I prefer to have my Gerber as quantitative. It also applies on statement responses so that it shows agreement to the major suit there. And I also like to use exclusion Blackwood 1430, also known as Voigtwood. I also use 5 no-trump as pick a slam to show their best suit or tolerance, and then non-serious 3 no-trump to jump directly to 3 no-trump if they don't want to show their controls. And then double, even, pass, odd, and redouble 0, pass 1 are both on. And the former is applied above 5 level of agreed suit. And lastly, there's opening leads and defensive carding. They're applied at play when we're in the defense. I prefer standard carding with ace from ace king and low cards. And I'm thinking of applying 3rd/5th best when it comes to suit games they think I'm not ready for it. And primary signals to partners' leads is attitude. Carding is as standard, except king shows count or unblock on no trump games. And ace or queen is requiring attitude signals. Here. Don't forget the other extra stuff. When it comes to check back, I like the invitational and game forcing checkbacks, which is why it's called two-way. But it becomes one way by a passed hand. Weak jump ships are generally on. But it could be inviting, like here, or set showing, as in here. And I prefer to use unusual versus unusual, which is defense over two-suited overcalls like unusual, no trump, and Michael's Cuban. And I use defenses over precision club with a set of conventions by Liu Mei. Double shows majors and one no trump shows minors, and suit bits are natural. That is all. And what else should we Oh, I forgot about Namyats. Since long majors are open with 3 bits or 3 no trump, if it's solid. So 4 of a minor is basically 4 of a major, but with strong values here. The fun fact that it's stamen reversed. I'll give you some time to check if it's right. On second thought, I would have Smolin instead of puppet stamen. It's more simpler. And 5 for 2 hens are considered as balanced if both double tones are stopped with ace or protected king. And since we have 4 spades and 4 no trump, vacant, thanks to quantitative Gerber, sorry, I got interfered. Anyways, we can make use of those bits and apply them for slam tries in minors. And I think that's it. I'll title it Kyouko 2/1 light. Because the original version is at my profile. So here it is. And have I mentioned about one no trump and then three minor? Well, it goes like this. You have two or more of AKQ, and then you pick three no trump if you have the third one. I think that's all of it for today. So, I'll think we'll wave goodbye to each other with our usual well, as the usual. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.